Hello everyone, welcome back to Jacqs and thanks for joining me today. Well, I thought I would create something else using these BeeBeeCraft products. I was really having a lot of fun creating with them, and this time I thought I'd bring you along with me. So let's get started. So I'm going to put these away for right now. We're going to come back to them. I am going to keep out these two little bead connectors, barrel beads, but the rest of this I'm going to set aside. You're going to need one 4-inch wooden piece, wooden dowel. You could use a straw. This is a candy stick that I got from the Target Bullseye Playground Dollar Spot. So I'll be using that. We have our two barrel beads. I'll probably use this E6000 again. You're going to need some scissors. And I'm going to be using this Big Twist Value yarn that I got from Joann's, and this one is aqua color. So that's what we'll need to get started. The first thing I want to do is adhere these beads to the end of my dowel here. I'm just going to call it a dowel. And I'm going to put one on the end, on each end. So it will look like that. I figured the best way to do it, I thought about hot glue, but I thought I would try E6000 and put that in here around the edges. I really don't know how that's going to work. We're creating this together for the first time. Okay, so there we go. I see it was a little sticky on it. So that should work. Next, I'm going to do the other side, and the important thing here is to make sure that you have the loops on the barrel beads going in the same direction. So I'm wanting them to go both upward and hopefully in alignment with each other. But right now we're going to add the E6000 again, kind of the same way I did before, just putting a glob there at the end and sticking in my bead. Now when I stuck it in before, I kind of pulled it out to make sure it was getting grabbed. I think it might need some more there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I push that in, wipe off any excess. Okay, yeah, those appear to be in a line with each other. Yes, okay, excellent. So I'm hoping that the adhesive will hold those beads in there. I think it will. Okay, so that's the end of our first step. The next thing we want to do is pull out the yarn that we're going to use, and I'm going to use this ruler, and I'm measuring, just loosely a 12-inch piece, and I'm going to cut that off. Now you'll need to make many of these. I don't know how many because this is the first time I'm creating this project. I can let you know at the end. What we're going to do with the yarn is once we have our 12-inch piece cut, we're going to fold it in half, put the loop on, we'll put the yarn on the back side of our dowel. We're going to take the loop and pull the two loose ends together and loop that. And then we're going to put it here at the end, and we're going to just continue doing that. So I have another piece here that I cut. Put it through the loops, pull the ends, and bring them together. Again, make sure that our little loops on the end are going straight up. Now these will come out to about 4.5 inches, but what I was thinking, we may end up trimming it just a bit by the time you get done, since we're not going to be making every 12-inch piece exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing that, and then I will come back to show you what it looks like. I'll do one more here with you. Take our 12-inch piece, fold it in half, bring the dowel up over the yarn, bring the two loose ends through the loop and pull. And then bring these all down together. Now when you bring them, slide it down, they may have a space in there. Let's not have a space, so we're going to pull those all tight and push them together. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have finished looping all of our yarn onto our dowel, and it took 23 strands, and they were each 12 inches long, so 23 times 12, and then you would get the total length that you would need. The next thing we want to do is probably trim this, kind of like give it a little comb here. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but this ruler can flatten it out, and I see my shortest one is about here. So I would definitely want to make the rest of them around that same length. Where is my scissors? Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to try to cut it this way. I don't know that that's going to work. Yeah. You just can't get under it. So I'm going to pull them all together here, kind of like we do tassels or pom-poms. And give it a cut. That one got cut shorter somehow. Okay. So now let's check it. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is decorate, and we're going to decorate on the side where you see like the little knot, not this side where we were putting it on, but this one. So you want to go through, make sure all your little loops there are tight. We have the loops pointing upward, and then make sure these are all facing down. You know, you can pull little tug on them to make sure they're going downward with the loops upward. Okay, so we'll put this here on our workstation here, and I'm going to be using She's Magic by Dear Lizzie. I have the die cut frames, the paper pad. I have the whole collection actually. The thickers, I'm going to be using some of those, and then this color of sequins, and this is from the Dollar Tree. So I moved the camera down a little closer so that you could see what I'm doing. I have one of the frames here. This one's really neat. It has like that holographic on it, or is it iridescent? Always hard to tell. I'm using this little cut apart that was in the kit. It says, I love your smile. Really cute. I love this little lady. I have some of these sequins here, just 3 of them. I have one of the thicker stickers here, flowers, and then 3 of the hearts. And I'm going to adhere the items using hot glue, even though these are sticky on the back side. We want to make sure that it sticks really well. So I've kind of already mapped out how I wanted this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all together, but not talk through it. Okay, now that we have this decorated, what I'm going to do is add some embroidery thread and put it through the loops on the barrel beads that we added. Now I'd like to do one more thing now that we have it decorated and we've added our cord to hang it. I want to add a charm. So I love this little wand charm. I'm going to use that again. And I'm going to add it to one of these, I think this one. And hopefully this will work out. So I just looped it under one of the knots that we made there. Because these are so easy to turn, I can just do it with my fingers. There we go. And then yes, it'll hang like that. Right over the little picture, just exactly how I wanted it. This is so adorable. I wanted to show you two more that I created, and I guess these are like yarn banner wall hangings or bunting or yarn flags. I'm not sure exactly what the name would be, but here is the second one that I created. For this collection, I used Bloom Street by Paige Evans, and this says, "You Are My Sunshine," and it has iridescent on it. Really cute. I love the little butterfly here, and I added a little, like, I don't know, is that a beetle or a ladybug? I think that's a ladybug. Added that there, and some more sequins here with the sentiment and water can. Really cute. On the end, I added some beads, and these are from the Dollar Tree. And then just use that craft cord again. The third one and final one that I created for today was this one that is using the Carousel collection from Maggie Holmes. I had this multicolor yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. I thought that was really fun to use, especially with the Carousel collection. It went really well. I used a Carousel ticket, added some stars, and then of course this little zebra from the Carousel ride. I put pom-poms on the end of this one. Super cute. And then here is our finale. It is the first one that we created together. I am loving this. I love the addition of the BeeBeeCraft products, these barrel beads, as well as the charm. I think it just really set it off, having that silver come through with the iridescence here. So cute. So that was our project for today, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed them. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.